Oh my goodness, it's such a pleasure to be here with you today. My name is Shane Sterling, and this is Raw Vegan Rising. This is my YouTube channel, and it's devoted to raw food and the lifestyle of detoxification, personal development, and spiritual purpose, divine purpose, which is what happens when we eat raw fruits and vegetables, is it clears the blocks that allow us to fall into and align with harmony, balance, and purpose in our life. So that's my vision for you, is purpose and balance and vision, visualizing the most abundant, magical life that you could possibly imagine. And why I'm on this video today is to talk about my least favorite part of a raw vegan diet, what I absolutely hate, what stopped me from going raw, the worst part. Okay, so to get down to the nitty-gritty here, what do I hate about a raw vegan diet? Well, it's going to be different for everybody, but what it is for me in particular is that I had to give up, wait for it, cooked dinners. Cooked dinners. How in the world is someone going to live without cooked dinners? We grow up our whole lives with cooked dinners, right? A plate of a steamed green and a grain and a meat or some sort of thing like that, right? Well, it's ingrained in our emotional comfort. It's ingrained in our emotional sense of well-being, because the thought of giving that up for the rest of my life, it was scary and it was insurmountable. But you know what I've found? I've found that I've gained so much more. What I gave up actually was so insignificant in the big scheme of what I have gained, because I have gained health in my body, mineralization of my body, the electrical activity in my body that comes from raw fruits and vegetables. I mean, I'll tell you, when you get electrified on the fruits and vegetables, it lights you up, lights up your mind, sparks the neurotransmitters, sparks the sense of divine purpose in your life. I have never been on my path of divine purpose as much as I have been since being pretty far into a raw vegan diet, which is why I'm here sharing this message with you, because I believe it is my duty and my service to humanity and the world to share the message of divine purpose through detoxification. And the way we get there is raw food. Raw food is the doorway that starts to remove the blocks. If we literally do nothing else, we don't have to worry about how damaged we are, how traumatized we are, how upset we are with how everything's gone wrong in our life. We can literally just start to eat fruits, start to eat whole, raw, high water content vegetables, start to eat salads for dinner, start to rejoice in the abundance of Mother Nature, fruits, vegetables, melons, berries, nuts, seeds, fermented foods like sauerkraut and coconut yogurt and sprouts and microgreens, the minerals, the micronutrients, the electrical activity, the hormones, the gases in the food, the water in the food, the most amazing structured living water in the fruits and vegetables. It's designed to hydrate our cells, allow the fluids, the interstitial fluids, to remove waste and the lymph to remove waste out of our body. It's designed for total abundance, total healing, total transformation. Giving up cooked dinners was the best thing I ever did in my life. Walking through that threshold of fear was the best decision I could have ever made. Letting that hold me back, letting that stop me, I'd still be eating cooked dinners. I'd still be eating cooked grains and who knows what. And I'm so pleased and happy to be at this stage of my healing journey, because it's been miraculous. And it's okay that we have fears. It's okay that we let things stop us. But I'm here on the other side, and I desire to be the messenger and to just say, hey, look, this is what I'm experiencing. This is what's happening for me on this side of a raw vegan diet. It's illuminated my mind. It's illuminated the pathway forward for me. And I believe it would do that for every single person who walks through their fears, faces their fears, who's willing to heal the emotional trauma, the violence. We live in a world of invisible violence. We don't see how cooking our food is an act of violence. We don't see how eating animals is an act of violence. We don't see how inequality, racism, speciesism, poverty is an act of violence. All made up inside of our minds, all invented by us, out of our limitations, not out of our abundance, but out of our limitations. Detoxification through raw living foods is what removes the blocks, removes those limitations little by little, one particle of waste at a time, that allows us to step into a new version of who we are. And the best part is that we gain the ability to visualize and imagine. That's the whole key. Can you visualize and imagine yourself in total abundance, wealth, health, love? Can you imagine all of humanity in total abundance? No violence, total, vibrant, abundant health, giving and service to others, everyone's needs met and taken care of. Can you imagine that version of humanity? That's what I think about every single day. And that's what I'm doing here on this video, is to say, this is what my life is. This is what my life is now. Raw fruits and vegetables give me this opportunity, the permission. I've been given the permission through God's harmony, the balance with the natural laws of Mother Nature. When we align with the natural laws of Mother Nature, we get the benefits, the results. It's not like we have to learn how to align with the laws of nature. It's almost like a remembering and a letting go to align with the laws of nature. Our current society and our world is not aligned with the laws of nature. So we get the restriction and the resistance and the violence and we're held back from our abundance. We're held back from wealth and health and love. But that's only a construct of limitation, and detoxification removes the blocks of limitation. So we're talking about the worst part of being raw vegan is that I had to give up cooked dinners. Man, that's a no-brainer for me. And it's really a no-brainer for everyone who's conditioned and in fear of what it's like to let go. Letting go is how you gain. Letting go is how you get. You know, if we're never willing to let go, how are we ever going to get a new version of ourselves? We have to let the old version go to get the new version. I've done that. I've walked through that threshold of fear, and it's absolutely invigorating to face our fears. And we can do it through raw food. Facing our fears through eating raw food is a beautiful way to face our fears. Because as we go in deeper with the raw foods, it starts to remove the fear blocks. So really we can just let the food do the work for us, and let the raw living foods, the balance and harmony with nature and our divine purpose pull us forward. We don't have to have the answers, and we don't have to know how to do it. And we don't have to know how to be strong, confident, having no fear. All we have to do is just start eating living foods. Stay away from the meat and the dairy and the eggs and the grains and the sugar and the cooked oils and the fried foods. Stay away from those foods. Incorporate more high water content foods, the electrical foods, the foods that are still living, like sprouts. Grow some sprouts in your kitchen. It's an amazing process, and it's so fulfilling and purpose-driven, abundant and health-giving. So that's my message. It's okay. It's totally okay to let go of the things that are scary to let go of. That's what I am here to say and what I'm standing for. And I believe it. And I will take a stand for that any day. So if you ever have any questions about that, here I am. Reach out, ask me anything you want about it. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here on this video with me. I appreciate it so much. Please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one.